HEI.230 Human-Centered Product Development. Team Assignment Topics and Instructions 2021. This document provides topics for the team assignment and overall description of the team assignment content. Team assignment topics, brief. You have as a customer a company, organization that is enthusiastic to look at future and related trends. This is due to their desire to find new opportunities to meet users' unattended or unrecognized needs and to be ahead with desirable and novel solutions. They want now to create novel, but still feasible and viable solution for the future use. Your customer therefore wants you to envision a future solution for an existing user problem, need, desire or existing challenge or a completely unidentified opportunity. You will find this problem, challenge, need, or desire in your user study on your chosen topic, and based on what you focus on and find in your exploration phase also from other sources. The target to reach the market is around 2030, 2035, so you have now a rare opportunity to look forward to the future. Customer explicitly states that they would like to see something else than a mobile or online service or application. However, due to COVID-19 situation, these are also accepted, or at least the solution needs to incorporate some future trend related to technology, UI user interface, UX user experience, or other trend that you find interesting and suitable. The following topics come from companies in Tampa and course personnel. As the number of teams that can have company topics is limited, teams interested in company topics will take part in lottery by answering a survey in Moodle. Questions in some topics are broad. It is your task to find the exact focus, problem, question, need, current challenge. Company research project topics will be updated. Etaplan more 4 teams, 2 per topic. The topic 1, how to sustain improve community spirit in remote work setting. Topic 2, how to improve well-being of employees in remote work setting. Go for 3 teams. Topic 1, open offices with distraction-free work mode and active communication opportunities. Topic 2, fighting team fatigue. How could we make interaction in remote meetings more natural and less tiring when people work from home? Topic 3, using online and multiplayer games to solve real-life problems. Topic 4, life as a game, making healthy and sustainable everyday acts matter. You can, for example, think about gamifying aspects of circular economy. Vincent, 1 team. How might we enable citizens' behavior change towards sustainability in 2030 to 2035? Topics: behavioral change, sustainability, persuasive technology, gamification. We are living in a climate crisis where society must transition to radically more sustainable ways of operating. This transition needs to happen on all levels, from the individual level to company and government levels. Digital technology plays a strong role in our lives and society's operating model. We already have tools, such as data processing for insights and persuasive patterns, that currently trick us to consume more of everything. We want you to imagine a future, 2030 to 2035, where we leverage technology to accelerate citizens' behavior change, in an ethical way, towards sustainable behaviors. We challenge you to think beyond current technological possibilities to create a truly meaningful solution that contributes to a sustainable society. Polar are 2 teams. See the separate introduction file in Moodle. Topic 1, the role of physical activity, PA, in balancing the mental and cognitive overload. PA has numerous beneficial effects in terms of improving recovery from stress and quality of sleep. How future technologies could improve the balance of all 3 pillars of health: physical, mental, social. Topic 2, solutions for supporting subjective well-being. Self-tracking is built on and mainly focused on objective measurements. However, subjective evaluations of the progress, goal striving, goal attainment, and feedback are the core of processes that support long-term changes in both attitudinal and behavioral responses to self-tracking. How future systems could support the subjective nature of overall well-being. Topic 3. Long and extremely long timeframes of health. Health is about small actions that are done often, usually for several decades. Similarly, also overload is typically an outcome of a years-long cascade of actions that compromise recovery. How future systems could provide reactive and proactive support for long-term monitoring of health. Is there an opportunity to the extent the health span, instead of lifespan? Solitaire 3 teams. Topic will be provided on Monday. RoboCivics Research Project, 1 team. Social robots for supporting societal participation, civic engagement of youth. Young people are often open to new things, and because they have their future ahead of them, they may be naturally interested to contribute to the society and influence its development. However, many lack opportunities, motivation, or belief in the impact of their actions. In this project, the idea is to design social robots that could enable or encourage young people to participate more actively in their close community, such as university, or neighborhood, or wider society, such as city planning or politics. The target group can be any young people between 15 to 24 years. ALL Youth Research Project, 6 teams. How to support societal participation, civic engagement of youth with technology. Young people are often open to new things, and because they have their future ahead of them, they may be naturally interested to contribute to the society and influence its development. However, many lack opportunities, motivation, or belief in the impact of their actions. In this project, the idea is to design a technical solution that could enable or encourage young people to participate more actively in their close community, such as university, or neighborhood, or wider society, such as city planning or politics. The target group can be any young people between 16 to 24 years. Cobot Research Project, a 1 team, see the separate introduction file in Moodle. Collaborative robot or cobots have been developed to work alongside human to take care of dull, dangerous, and repetitive tasks. They are mostly used in industries to take part in assembly and welding tasks. Cobots are developed in such a way that they are easy to install and operate, and people having non-technical background can easily operate it. Such qualities of collaborative robots increase their use cases, and they can be even utilized in day-to-day activities. The target of this project is to identify how cobots can help us in our daily lives, what kind of tasks are expected from the robot, and where could these robots be used. Course personnel topics. University student life 2030 to 2035. What are future learning environments like, and what would be needed physical or online or combinations? How do students communicate with each other on off-campus, related to studies, etc.? How do students and staff communicate with each other? How is foreign language like Finnish learned? How are the university courses run taught? How do students showcase their learning, skills, and/or accomplishments in uni for companies, etc.? What is student uni life like, and how do technologies change it? How do researchers, teachers, or other employees communicate or work with each other on campus, nationally or internationally, cross-organization? Work life 2030 to 2035, what is future work life like? What kind of solutions are needed and enabled by future tech etc.? How do people communicate in work? How do people work? You can think the vision of a workday of an engineer designer. In 2030 to 2035, how to improve well-being of employees in remote work setting. How to sustain improve community spirit in remote work setting. Our topic of your choice, discuss with the course personnel to get your topic accepted. Team assignment instructions. To pass this course you need to perform the human-centered product development in teams. Please note that your course grade is affected by teamwork, the team assignment, and by individual work, exam, and activity points. Course covers information on how to work in groups to help you work successfully as a multidisciplinary team. Being able to work with different people to achieve common goal is one of the most required skills nowadays. As a part of your assignment, you will need to build your team strategy, keep it during the product development process, and evaluate how it worked in the end of the project. As a team, you will need to develop a product using relevant methods from human-centered design approach. As a result, you should deliver following items. Project diary or blog, which reports all human-centered activities, development process, used methods, results from different phases, and evidence of collected data video about your product concept and the development process. The project will be evaluated in 2 phases. However, the first phase is for providing you feedback regarding your process, and it does not affect the final evaluation, the second phase. Phase deadline to submit 1SC the 15th of March 2021 diary, blog of up to workshop 5, plus any sketches, wireframes, low fidelity prototype 2 any the 26th of April 2021 diary, blog of final video. You can get max 95 points from the diary blog and the final video together plus 5 points, by default, from the personal contribution to the team assignment. The course includes also exam with maximum of 30 points. Therefore 130 is the maximum score for the course. Item points project diary, blog 45p plus 5p a teamwork, final video 50p personal exam 30p. Please read carefully the information on diary blog, product concept, and video requirements below. If you have any questions, please ask the teacher. 1. Project diary or blog. Instead of writing a long final report, you will report your project development process in a form of a diary or a blog. The diary blog can also contain videos, or you can create a complete video blog. Blog posts are a typical way to illustrate work done in companies nowadays, and you can use this blog or a visual diary in your portfolio. Remember to make sure that if you use the diary, blog, or your team's work in some way in your own portfolio, that you clearly state what is your own contribution in the teamwork. To pass the course, each team should write a diary or lead own blog about the progress of their development process. The diary blog is written each week reporting your teamwork. You may use any web blogging service, for example blog post, Tumblr, Medium.com, WordPress, or just a shared document in a cloud service for creating the diary blog. The blog may be private or public, it's up to you, but make sure course personnel are able to access it without problems. All project-related data should be added ONLY to your diary blog. Required content for the diary blog posts will be provided together with weekly workshop materials in Moodle as the course proceeds. Remember to keep track of your weekly tasks for each member, as you will need to report each team member's contribution in your diary blog. This contribution should reflect how you divide the personal points for each team members at the end of the course. 1/10 of diary blog points is a reflection of a teamwork skills and individual contribution. As a group of 4, you have 5 points *4 to spread between group members. If you work as a team and contribute equal amount of time efforts, then each team member gets 5 points, and division of points would be 5-5-5-5. In case your work is not equally spread, then you should be able to evaluate the difference with these points. For example, if one student would not contribute as other 3, then it would be fair to take 3 points out of 5 and spread between other team members, so the division of points will be 2-6-6-6. If the description seems unclear, please contact teachers for further explanations. Weekly workshops will be held to support your progress, which means you will start leading your diary blog from the first workshop, and fill it in accordingly using the tasks from workshops, as well as teamwork homework. After workshops, the 6 in total, are over, You will have approximately 1 month to finish the project. During this time, the diaried blog should be kept updated to describe your project-related activities. If your team cannot participate the weekly workshops, carefully study the workshop materials, as you will need to do similar tasks as done in the workshops for your team assignment. Do not hesitate to ask from the teachers if your team is unsure what to add in the diary blog. The diaried blog should clearly show the workflow of your team on each development phase, contain records about all project-related activities, including description of activities, used methods, collected data, and analysis of collected data, for example, video-audio recording of user studies, interview questions, questionnaires, any other forms documents you designed used for your research, all versions of prototypes, everything that is relevant to visualize your design process. At the end of the course, your diaried blog should include the following content. Detailed instructions are provided in the weekly workshops. For each week post, short summary of each team member's contribution tasks, team introduction, and team building activities expand your understanding of the topic. Use of ISO standards, trend map, power, interest grid. Segmentation, customer grouping, canvas, personas, brainstorming overview, and results, value proposition, canvas, minimum viable product, an MVP, a description, UX goals, and how to measure them, storyboard. MVP idea validation, results, interactions, modalities, system capabilities, main user tasks, use technology, MVP concept, prototype evaluation plan, process, and results, further product development plan, link to interactive prototype, if created, a teamwork evaluation, and division of teamwork points. Start the diaried blog as soon as possible and update it weekly. Don't leave all work for the last week. This will typically not result in a good outcome, neither in terms of learning nor in terms of your results. 2. Product concept. You will aim for a product with a future view. Aim is for a product to be introduced or on the market around year 2030 to 2035. Basic mobile or online services are not expected, but they are also accepted due to the COVID-19 situation, or rather think of the future beyond mobile phones, tablets, and laptops, PCs. You will look into technology trends within this course for this purpose. You are asked to create a prototype for your teamwork. However, we understand that with the current COVID-19 situation, given project topic, and aiming for future, it may be hard to come up with a real working prototype due to technical challenges. Therefore, you are allowed to use any form of scenarios, drawings, video, screenshots, animation, clickable prototype, physical prototype, etc., to introduce your concept idea and show the basic functionality of your product in the final video, what it is, what is the value, and for whom, who are the users, how it functions, etc. If you create an interactive prototype, remember to add it into your diary blog for teachers to try out. 3. Final video. Video making skills are becoming more important in working life, as video is one of the most powerful ways of telling stories and communicating with whomever you need to convince or get feedback from your customer, company decision makers, investors, developers, and users. You may use videos to explain, present your ideas, visualize stories, and make accent on most important details of your product. Moreover, nowadays everyone can record and edit videos without any specific equipment and skills. Simplest videos can be created even from PowerPoint presentations. Look at examples of different types of product development processes to learn what makes a good video and what you could do better. White smiling face. If you have not used videos before, it's time to learn it now. Since the COVID-19 situation, it is understandable if you cannot show how the product concept would work in real environment. For example, make a video of using the product in real use context. In this case, you can utilize more storyboards and other innovative ways to illustrate use cases for your product concept in the video. In your 3 to 10 minutes video on your team assignment, you should 1. Describe your human-centered design process, and 2. Present your product concept in more detail. These can also be 2 separate videos, a total 10 minutes, if you prefer to make a standalone video for the concept. In the video you should clearly describe the problem that your product will solve, how it will solve it and for whom. Present the product idea and its value for your target users. Show the process of development, what phases of human-centered product development you used, what methods you used, what results data each stage gave you. Provide proof on your video, add facts, quotes and findings from user studies, users' feedback and comments, and any other relevant data to illustrate what affected your design decisions. Provide details, for example, how many interviews you held for need finding, participants' quotes, opinions that affected your design process and can be both positive and negative, first prototypes, summary of findings, etc. What kind of information you will use is up to you, but you should show how and why you designed your product. Another important factor in video is to verify the results of human-centered development process. Is your idea feasible to implement and potentially viable on the market? Is your idea desirable for user groups? Show how you verified the product's potential. Be frank about the challenges and what has not been validated. For the product concept, you should visualize the main features of your product in detail and show how user interacts with the product in practice, or show the main user tasks in detail. In summary, make sure that your idea and concept is easy to understand after watching, as well as the design process is presented clearly and includes all steps, activities, and types of data collected. And don't forget the main purpose of the video. Make it clear, pleasant to watch, interesting, and fun, white smiling face.